Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to the next episode of North American Muslim Foundation Senior Talk Show hosted by the New Horizons for Seniors Grant. On today's show, we have Jharat Khan as our guest for today. She is a very witty person. She has a childlike behavior within her. She's surrounded with lovely people and she makes sure that her laughter echoes within the surroundings. So let's welcome Jharat Khan. Assalamu alaikum, Jharat. Welcome to the talk show.
Walaikum salam.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for joining us on the North American Muslim Foundation Senior Talk Show.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. Jharat has been a TDSB teacher. She is retired now. She had completed her education with Masters in Public Administration. A lovely lady. Let's listen from her about her story. Jharat, we would like to know, when did you migrate to Canada and why did you choose Canada?
My immigration to Canada is was difficult and very emotional for me because I married with the Canadian Pakistani in here. Mm-hmm. So it was very hard for me, very emotional, because I left a large family, a very loving family behind me, and I had a very good job. Mm-hmm. And I quit my job there. Mm-hmm. And it was very respected job. I was a teacher in the college, so it was very difficult, but alhamdulillah, when I came here, my in-laws, they welcomed me very well, and I got adjusted very well here. And then I had my kids. In the first 2 years, I had my daughter, then my son, and Canada was just like my own home for me.
Yes, Canada is a land of opportunities. So I know you did leave a lovely job that you had there, but then again, you found another job here. And
yes, I did.
What's better than teaching? It's very satisfying.
Very good, yes.
There's great gratitude in teaching because you mold the future with those children that you teach. So
yes.
That's a very honorable job that you have done.
Yes.
So that's good for you.
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
Jharat, in today's interview, we are trying to identify the needs of seniors, especially with their medical circumstances. And I'm sure you do use the medical services. Did you notice any gaps in the services that we can improvise?
Yeah, I just retired 2 years ago. My coverage was very good, excellent. But now when I'm retired, I get only basic needs, basic basic coverages. So I would like to have because today the third day I have a dental ache in my, So I just want to they improve the dental care for the seniors, and number 2, the glasses. Yeah, the glasses is very expensive.
Yes.
And the other thing is there is another medical issues with the families. So because of the COVID, the government or the health system, they don't recognize the other mental illness. The other mental illnesses or other illnesses they ignored. And they cannot get the proper treatment because of the COVID.
Yeah. Yes, I understand, because for the past 3 years, we were all affected globally because of COVID, and mental health is in the rise now.
Yeah,
especially with seniors, with youngsters, because their entire life has changed.
Yes.
And we had to make do with what we had at that time. And it was like the survival of the fittest.
Yes.
So I totally understand mental health has to be addressed,
yes.
And it has to be, noticed right away, and something has to be done about it.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Yeah, they don't do, like the other illnesses, other diseases are ignored now, Yeah, they don't get the proper.
So do you call them for an appointment, or did you approach them physically to the clinics? How did you approach and how did you address your issue?
I approach them, but they say delaying always, number one. Number two, when I call, it's a virtual thing. So when I call virtual doctor appointment, so when I call, I had a problem in my arm. And they told me to go do the x-rays. When I went, the x-ray technician did my x-ray from here. I said, no, it's my upper hand, it's my arm. So this is another difficulty because you don't go face-to-face doctor appointments.
Yes, and
Yeah.
especially because of COVID, because they were
Yes.
treating a lot of COVID patients in hospitals,
In
and they wanted
hospitals,
you to
and-
be safe and not get affected by
Yeah.
other people. Yeah, we do understand they prioritize
Yeah.
the treatment, and
And the
we
acute
hope-
care, the acute care is not that good
Yes.
now, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
acute care is another
Another,
area where there needs to be a lot of improvement.
Improvement, yes.
Yes, I understand. Jarat, we hope, with this message, with this interview, we hope that we have a lot of changes in our medical system, and we hope it benefits all the people living in Ontario and
Yes.
across Canada. Because we are proud of our medical system, but
Yeah,
yes,
we are.
gaps.
And since I came, I worked for the
Yes.
TDSB for 30 years.
Yes.
So I contributed to the society, I contributed to the government, and but now we
It's
waiting for
time.
it's time to get the
get
pension and everything, but
Yes, so it's time for you to, get that reward of the services that you have
Exactly,
been giving
exactly, yeah.
back to the government and the society here
society.
in Canada. Yeah, so we hope something good comes out of it.
inshallah.
How do you manage your physical and mental well-being?
This COVID has significant impact on our lives. For physical, I used to go to Good Life for my exercise, but since it's closed and open and closed, so what I do, I just try to go for my daily walk if the weather is good.
Yes.
So if I go for a walk, it's reduce my stress. Number one. Number two, I sleep good. Number three, it's like improve my mood.
Yes.
But as the weather is not that good. And for my other issue, like for my mental, what I do is I just keep myself busy in praying, knitting, sewing, cooking. So these are all my hobbies. And I go and see my grandchild. I just spend some time with my grandchild. She's 3 years old.
Yeah. Playing with grandchildren is also a great therapy.
A
I
great
know.
therapy. Oh my God. Yes, it is.
Yeah. When you are young, you focus on your career and you put all your hobbies at the back of your mind.
Yes.
But when you retire, then
Yeah.
you rely on your hobbies and
Exactly.
you spend more time, developing those hobbies that you did not touch for so many years.
Yes, I
And
did.
that becomes
Yeah,
like
I made so many sweaters for my grandchildren. I have only one grandchild, but so my other relatives' grandchildren, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you've been gifting, those sweaters
Those
and
sweaters.
beautiful frocks to your friends'
Yes.
grandchildren as
Yes,
well.
I do. Yes, I do.
Yes, that's a great therapy. That's
Yeah,
a great
so I
therapy.
keep
And keep keeping yourself busy is one of the best things
The
that
best
you could
thing,
do.
yes.
Yeah, coming back to social isolation, since the COVID and the pandemic has affected us, many seniors had to stay indoors, and this had isolated them from their regular practices. So I know that you are leaning more on your, hobbies, but what are the other things, other suggestions that you could give to seniors to avoid social isolation?
I would say to them to the same thing. If they like anything, they could do. Some people do painting, some people do cleaning, some people do the other house chores, some people watch TV. Even I watch TV. I'm just like a politician in my head, I just want to know what's going on around me. And go out. We have a lot of senior programs, and in the summer, we arrange a lot of, so they should go there, enjoy their life there. I know we cannot enjoy our routine life in the COVID, but still there is a lot of groups there, a lot of good suggestions to go there and just enjoy yourself, eat, walk. In the summer we did a lot, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. In
we
the
did
parks.
go in the parks.
It was good in the open areas. Parks were the best areas
The
that
best
you could
area.
continue going for programs. Go with your friends.
Yes,
Just have a walk with your friends there.
Walk with your fresh air,
Yeah.
and then you know what's going on with your friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just give a smile there to
Smile,
the other people that you
exactly.
know or you don't
Exactly.
know. Make new friends and you make do with what you have.
What you have, yeah.
And we have a very short summer, so we should make use of that
Use of
summer
it, yeah.
and be happy for the rest of the year. That's true. No, you're doing great. You're doing great. And we hope if you come across any isolated senior, please pass the message around that New Horizons for Seniors
Yes.
have programs all across Ontario and, in fact, all across
Yes,
Canada.
I will. I
And
do. I do those things.
yes,
I call a lot of my friends who are senior than me. I talk to them. I offer my help to them, and I told them about the groups. About
Yes.
all these groups.
That exist,
Yeah, they
yes.
exist here, and I talk to them, and there are a lot of them are willing to come and join.
very nice, very nice.
Yes.
Because that's the outreach part that you do when you come to know that someone is an individual, some family member has passed away.
Yes.
So it's a good way of inviting them to these groups so that they can maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Yes, yeah.
Coming back to the financials, I know when immigrants come to the country, it's difficult for them to save for their, retirement
Retirement.
age because they have a lot of responsibilities, children
Exactly.
and jobs.
And jobs and help back home people.
Yes. So how
yeah.
do you manage with your finances?
So far, because I'm newly retired, so I and my husband is retired too. Things are going very expensive. We both work very hard. Since we came to Canada, we worked, but the pension is good. But the thing is going expensive every day. So we want from the government to just do a little improve our healthcare.
Yes.
Yeah, healthcare, especially the dental care and eye care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the glasses are so expensive.
Oh, very expensive.
They
500.
are. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and you need to get a good quality of glasses so that you don't ruin your eyesight.
Yes. Yes.
That is true. And coming to transportation, did you find any gaps in the services for transportation or how we can improvise the transportation for seniors especially?
For transportation, I'll say, Alhamdulillah, we have a transportation, we have a vehicle, and I don't drive, but my husband always give me ride, and I have no problem with the transportation so far. But down the road, we don't know what's going to happen, and I hope the government provides us wheel transition. Because some of us have we have a problem in our knees, in our joints. So then what we're going to do? So I hope the government will do something to improve this and provide us some in the future.
Yes.
So far we are good.
That's good. You do have wheel trans services. Most of them are unaware of those services.
Yes.
But at the same time, they have an assessment to be done. And after the assessment, that's when you will be approved for wheel trans. Sometimes you might face all those challenges in
Yes.
your physical abilities, but due to some reason, it may not be approved.
Yes,
But
exactly.
you do have to contact them again. Contact your doctor. Make sure that they are recommending you for the wheel trans service.
Yes, exactly.
And
yeah.
down the road, be prepared.
Be prepared. Yeah, we are just I told you, newly retired, right? So maybe there is a lot of challenges ahead of us.
That is very
and
true.
we have to be ready for that.
Be ready for it. Create awareness for all those challenges that you might, because as you are aging, every day you will find a different physical ability
yes.
within you.
Yes.
So you have to educate yourself here. Join these groups, the seniors groups, because there are a lot of education that's given to seniors in those groups. And just look for those services that are being provided for seniors. That way you will be prepared for your aging abilities.
For aging, yes, exactly. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Any other suggestions that you could give to the seniors in general?
In general, I will do the suggestion for me is like, I'll do suggestion to the government because we are senior. Things are, as I told you, day by day, everything is getting expensive. So if they could reduce our taxes, especially on taxes on the living, on the houses, and they could improve our pension, increase our pension, so we could have a healthy life.
Very true.
Yes.
Very true. No, I agree with you because the taxes, pinch your pocket, and that's a lot, especially if you're
we're
retired.
feeling the pinch now. Yeah.
You need the house. You have to stay in the house, but the taxes
But taxes are very high.
No, thank you so much, Jarat. It was wonderful speaking to you, knowing about your needs, your necessities, and how you can overcome that, and what are the other facilities that would be, helpful for the seniors. So we look forward to seeing you in most of the programs.
Inshallah, yes.
keep smiling because you have a beautiful smile, and
Thank you.
I know you create a positive environment around you. So keep joining the programs, invite other seniors to
Inshallah.
the programs. Once again,
Yes.
thank you so much for joining our talk show.
Yeah.
Looking forward to hearing from
Yeah.
you once again.
You are
later on.
welcome, and thank you for having me.
Thank you. So, once again, seniors, thank you for watching our show. This was the New Horizons for Seniors grant that was funded to the North American Muslim Foundation Senior Talk Show. So, I hope you benefit with all this information and hope you utilize the services that are provided to you by the government around your living areas and facilities. Thank you once again. See you in our next talk show. Your host, Sajida Khan.